heard of that. But the story I was telling about Tamika and Darnell is that Darnell had me season all those steaks, and then he was having like a get together, and it didn't include us. I was hurt because those steaks were, I know they were perfect. I know they were, but we didn't get to eat them. I gotta flip. Hold on one second.
You're not gonna put the grill marks on right here? I'm gonna leave you alone. Oh, see, I can't say nothing.
You can't help it.
I don't, no.
Exactly, can't help it. What you say, right?
I don't have a can't help it.
That's what's wrong with me. So anyway, so my point is if now I will tell you this: when I don't eat a lot of steak anymore because I'm 55, and so I'm trying to watch my health a little bit more, and I cut down the red meat intake. Although I just read a study about people in Japan and how many centenarians they have, which is a 100-year-old person or more. They eat more red meat than any other people. Yes, I do love my steaks. Yes.
They eat like pork too.
But they eat more red meat than anyone else on the planet. Yet their incidence of hypertension and heart disease and cholesterol are lower, and they live to be 100 years. They have a lot of centenarians in their country, so there's mixed messages out there about red meat. But for me, I cut it down, and I think I feel a little bit of a difference. I can't really tell, but right now I'm down to eating steaks. I try to eat like one per quarter now.
Your first 9 minutes are up.
But anyway, so I wanted to address something else. So a lot of people on here that say I'm dry, I look disinterested and all those things, and well, sometimes I'm not interested. That's true. But what a lot of people have to understand is that my wife is an entertainer, and she's been doing this since she was 6 years old. So she could literally be cursing me out and hitting the go live button, and by the time it goes live, you can see all her teeth. She can smile because she's an actress. I mean,
I don't curse you out and then you push play though. That doesn't happen.
Well, it's happened before. Anyway, the point is that she's a television personality, and I'm just a dude. And I've worked myself into being a pretty good sidekick, but as you can tell from my delivery and all the shit that's going on right now, I'm not meant to lead these things. That's why I sit in the back, because I know my role. So,
what's the tea?
No, it's too hot.
Because it's tea. Tea is hot.
No, I like iced tea. So
I don't have any ginger.
So I just wanted. So I mean, people say I'm an asshole, which is true. I am, but it's not really meant. I'm honestly, I'm still uncomfortable in front of the camera. I've gotten way better. I mean,
Bon, you're the sweetest asshole I've ever met in my life.
Yeah, that might be true. But I used to I've been on television for sports, being interviewed and stuff like that, and on radio. But that was never really about me, the person. That was about what I did, when I was playing or whatever. But being on her family show was the first time.
Miss Melba Moore, don't believe him, please.
Don't believe me what?
Because I don't curse you out and then you hit play. I don't do
Well,
that.
it happened one time.
But then don't make it seem like
No, I didn't say you did it. I said you could be in the middle of cursing me out, and by the time you go live, you're showing everybody your teeth because you can flip like that and I can't. Anyway, so my first experience on television was with their show, and so the first season I was only on 3 episodes. But, I mean, I was so nervous. I sweat, and it was brutal.
You should have been nervous out there in the tweed jacket you had on.
Well, I thought I looked good in that jacket. I like that jacket. Anyway, but matter of fact, I'm gonna wear that motherfucker. Anyway.
No, don't wear it anymore, ever.
Watch out. It wasn't tweed either. It was not tweed.
Well, whatever it was, you shouldn't be wearing it.
I don't have a tweed jacket.
Well, no.
Anyway, I'll be back. I gotta quit my stuff.
Yeah. Oh gosh, he is really sweating himself over his steaks. My goodness.
Okay, now,
He's so happy. Like, he's so happy.
So now that I've got them cooked, what I feel is fairly evenly on both sides, I'm gonna add the butter on top. And I know, yes, I used olive oil, but I'm using butter on my steak anyway. So the second season I was on, I got a little bit better. And by the third season where we got married, I stopped caring. I got tired of being nervous. So it's like whatever came, I talk a lot. Most people say I don't talk enough. People say anything. Anybody that knows me knows that's not true.
Unless you're married to.
I have to.
Hey, J Ratchet.
Well, I have to talk a lot because she's sick. Otherwise, I would be sitting in the back and then you'd be complaining about that. But there's a couple of things I want to tell you guys too. So, yeah, it's a lot of butter.
That's a tablespoon.
I'm gonna put. Is that a tablespoon?
That's a tablespoon. Yeah.
Okay, on each side. On each steak.
That's a tablespoon. Hey, Annapolis, Maryland. Hey, Anne Arundel County. Hey, Cherish Love 68. Hey, guys. You sure you don't want to taste something?
I mean, we went to cool off a little. So anyway,
how tall are you?
6'5".
He's 6'5". You're welcome.
So it's not like I'm trying to be difficult. A lot of times I'm uncomfortable. You know, this is nerve-wracking for me because I don't have as much to say, so I'm just talking about anything that comes to mind because she doesn't feel well. Poconos, what's up? What up, Andrea? Love you back. She's always cool. What's your zodiac sign? I'm an Aquarius. What up, chick? What up, Chi-Town? I'm an Aquarius. But anyway, so what's that saying? You ate me cooking. Oh, steak. So the thing is that all you people that talk shit on here, I would love for you to be placed in. Okay, picture this.
Sicily, 1924.
No, picture this. So you start dating a chick, right? Because you like her. That's it. When you first meet her, you don't even know who she is. You don't find out who this person is until you come to their house and see pictures of their very famous sister who you knew about. And then you're like, is this a super fan or whatever? And then I asked the question and she said, oh, it's my sister. I'm like, okay, it makes sense. But imagine we came to an agreement because I was afraid to be on television. We said, we're going to wait a year to make sure our relationship was even going to work.
Hey, Swanee, Georgia.
But then one of her friends, after we went to one of Tony's premieres, turn the heat down for me back to medium itself. Turn the heat down to medium, please. After we went to one of Tony's premieres for a movie that she did, a Lifetime movie, her friend videotaped us and she posted it, and it went viral and it got like 250,000 views in 6 or 7 hours. And so that was on a Saturday. The next day, I drove back to St. Louis and she flew to LA to continue shooting for her show. And then 2 days later, she called me and said, can you fly to LA tomorrow? I'm like, why? She's like, well, because the show wants, the people want you on the show, because as long as she kept me private, they had nothing to say. But once she pulled me into the public domain.
I didn't do it though.
Well, you didn't do it, but I'm just saying. But once I was thrust into the public domain, they had first right refusal. So they said, he's out, he's out in the public with you now, doing red carpet and stuff. He's got to come out. So I went out there and shot, and that's why I was nervous, because I thought it was going to be a year, and it ended up being less than 60 days. So
I think it's still too hot, man. Yeah.
So anyway.
Oh, thank you. I'm so. This is horrible. Well, that looks good, babe.
So,
what does butter do for the steak? Butter just tastes good
with
everything. Oh my gosh. Butter adds flavor. Delicious.
See, okay, so I'll tell you from my perspective.
Somebody said burn it up while you yap.
No, it's not burning. I like it like that, charred a little bit. I said that already.
No, y'all know, okay, that is not for those of you who are just tuning in or this is your first week. That my Facebook was hacked, so that is not me posting that stuff on there. So we were working on getting it back, but I don't see a reason to get it back now. I'm gonna let you guys know when I create a new page because this is getting ridiculous now. You have no idea how many texts or phone calls I get.
What kind of tea is it?
Every day. You don't like it?
What is it got the extra?
It's celestial seasonings. Sleepy time.
That means nothing to me. You know what? I am gonna do some what you call it.
What's the call it?
So not really.
Some rosemary? Go and mess it up.
Why would you say that?
Because you didn't marinate it with it. It's already frozen and stuff. Hey Devontae. I'm just drinking this regular old sleepy time. Celestial seasonings.
So, watch out.
I can't read that they said. So, oh Lord.
So this is.
I sent you a DM and tell something at the bell of the day. Oh, okay, cool. All right.
So excuse me.
Take a look at it.
So this is some of the rosemary that we harvested and I froze. I've got a bunch of it in the garage freezer. But I am going to take a little bit and just try to season the steaks with it.
No, I pre-rinse it, but just go ahead and rinse it again. That's why I was saying it wasn't going to taste good. Well, yeah, because now it's got ice crystals and stuff on there. But I do want some rosemary. I did pre-wash it though.
Oh, yeah, I washed it before I put it up too.
Yeah, so I would just say, I wasn't saying it wasn't going to be good, it wasn't going to be good. But since it was frozen, you had to kind of rehydrate it a little bit. It would have been better to go ahead and put it with the...
Well, I'm going to turn the steak over on top of it in a minute.
Okay.
But anyway, so...
There ain't no daggone weed. That's rosemary. Yeah, so you put butter and now you put rosemary.
That is frozen. That is
frozen rosemary.
No, I hear that bullshit. Anyway. So okay.
Yes, it does work. It works for me.
Okay.
We don't have any mint. Let me tell you something. I was going to grow some mint out there, but mint grows like a weed. Mm-hmm. So it would kind of take over everything else unless you have like and you kind of keep it stationary in some way. Yeah. So it will take over everything. And another good tip about rosemary is we did the bushes by the pool, and the reason why that's important because the pool is still water, and mosquitoes they're attracted to still water, and rosemary is a natural insect repellent. So that's one of the main reasons why, outside of consuming it, that we put the rosemary out there and put it in that specific space that we put it. But that grew those bushes grew. Hey, Upper Marlboro, hey.
But
Go ahead.
I didn't start harvesting rosemary for food at all. We what's this?
Have that.
Let me finish this first, please. We put it down to repel insects, but what you guys should know is that
rosemary in my...
It's good for you. Rosemary is good for your brain. It will increase your body's ability to retain information by 200%. All you got to do is sniff it. That's why we have it. Food is secondary, but it's for your brain. And I lost my dad to Alzheimer's, and I have an aunt on my mom's side who has it as well. So I'm a little bit leery. I'm 55, so I'm doing everything I can to keep my brain healthy. But rosemary is a good thing to have. You just inhale it. You just carry it around with you. Inhale it 3-4 times a day.
You can also boil it and make sure it smell really amazing.
Yeah, and you can drink the tea as well. It doesn't taste all that good, but it's not about taste. Everything can't be about taste. Some things are about health. But anyway.
Yeah, so may I interject for just 1 minute? So even with rosemary, see, when you go to, like your Home Depot or your Lowe's or your Pike's Nursery or wherever you're going to go to, and you get the little rosemary plants, the little not seedlings, little budlings or whatever, but they grow like wildfire. So make sure, especially in the beginning stages, especially if you want to hedge them, put some twine on there to keep them together and keep them in shape, because otherwise they'll just kind of grow. So you want to be careful of that too.
Yeah, they have their own mind.
Yes.
But I'm going to finish my thought. I'm going to let that rest for a second and finish my thought. But anyway,
well, it's good though, dear.
It does. So So I was told that story about being on the show and all that. I wasn't prepared. I didn't know what I was doing, and I was nervous. So I want you guys to imagine this. So there's one time she has a birthday, and it's the birthday episode where she is in a private room at, this cooking is hard work.
Dude.
I don't like to, that's why I don't like to do it. I don't like to do it at all. It's better when you, everything tastes better when you cook.
Oh, yeah, I'm sure.
So anyway, we were at the Four Seasons at their restaurant. They have Four Seasons in Seasons in Beverly Hills, and they said they wanted me to fly out, and I had business out there. I had a company out there at the time, so I'm like, I can come out there and kill two birds. So they said, we're going to do a quick episode with you and Trina for her birthday. I'm like, no problem. By the time I got there, they're like, well, we changed it, and the sisters decided to have a party for her, and we want you to join the party. So I think party, it's okay. The party means people, right? Well, I get mic'd up, and
he was shaking like a leaf.
And I got a glimpse in the room, and I'm like, wait. I said it was a party. Well, it was a party with just them. So you got people that have been born and raised on television, right? One of them happens to have 11 Grammys. You know, everybody else is basically a household name, and my dumb ass. So, so my point is that all of you that criticize me, that's fine. You're entitled to your opinion, but I would love to see how anybody else would handle that when it's just, on the spot. It's kind of nerve wracking.
Hey, Kevin.
And hello, kid.
Yes, look at.
What's up, bro? How's Junior like in school?
Yeah, Junior. Hey, did y'all go to see Enzo for his first birthday too?
Enzo's got big.
Yeah.
So
K3 got really big too. It was like he's almost
he looks like a baby anymore. He's a boy now.
Yeah, he's like a little young man.
Not a toddler anymore. Excuse me. So now I let the steak sit for a second, and now I can show it to you. Excuse me.
Okay.
You can't move fast at all. So here it.
You want a knife and a fork?
No, well, you can give me both, but I just need a fork right now so I can show it to you. You can see it, but I'm gonna try and give you a better. Thank you. Try and give you a better look by holding it. So that's the finished product. It's a little bit smaller than I like, but it's gonna do the trick, and I have two of them, so I'll just eat them both. I am gonna cut it open. Shit, give me a second.
See, now you guys see what I have to deal with.
But the point is
that's a nice knife too.
It is, but you can't.
So it's perfectly brown in there for you.
You can't expect professional results from an amateur.
Why don't you just cut that one in half?
I'm not cutting anything in half. Can I do my steak?
You want to eat that whole piece?
Can I do?
Yes, sir. Okay, well,
I'm not going to eat this at all. Well, I'm going to eat it eventually, but here's the inside.
Now that's too done for me. When I used to eat meat, that was just too dark for me.
See, it's got a pink undertone, but it's brown. But that's how I eat my steak. Thank you. Yeah, I'm going to eat it. Shit is good. Oof. It's good. Can you give me a small piece?
I can't right now, baby. I promise I can't.
Can you lick it?
I will. You want me to lick it? Okay, I'll taste it. Look. Wow, that seasoned really well.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
So, apparently, someone took the video of when that person said that very heinous stuff about Trina's sister. And apparently it's gone. It was on YouTube. I had a couple of friends call me and everything okay. I'm like, I have no idea what you're talking about. They scared me because I'm like, what's going on? I thought everything was cool. But anyway, so it went viral. But there's going to be some new technology that a friend of mine is rolling out. And I've gotten the beta tested. Soon, all these trolls are going to go away. Because my friend developed sniffer software that can identify IP addresses, which will identify emails, which gives you the person's actual name, which will lead to addresses and everything else. So, these trolls that are on here, I want you to keep coming because I'm taking pictures of all of it. And you will be getting emails from me.
No.
And they will. And it's just saying, this is you. And here's the thing. If you keep messing with us, I'm going to post your name on the internet because I'm not afraid of you. You know, my username is my name. You can find me anywhere. Most of you know where I live.
Isn't that crazy?
Yeah, but everybody is tough on the phone.
Thank you guys for your support. I appreciate you guys.
Or on social media. But people say the most heinous things on here. But you know what? I've never had anybody say anything to my face. So now you're going to get your chance. That's all I'm saying. And I'm going to use it for a little while. And he's going to decide if he wants to release it to the public, which I think he should, because it will keep everyone honest. Because to me, I think the world was better when if you said something messed up, you got punched in the face. Because it made you think. Now everybody's safe behind their phones. They're 1,000 miles away. But if you can be identified, you might change what comes out of your mouth or what you type on the screen.
Mm-hmm.
So, stay tuned.
And we filed a police report for that person saying that's weird stuff, and you know who you are.
Yeah, we got you too.
Cuckoo.
Have fun. We'll talk soon. In person.
Oh. Man.
This is good.
I just can't. I can't understand how you just eat meat with no sides. No potato, no string beans. So we could have gone to Tamika's house and just gotten some sides to go
Like
with
this.
it.
You do it like this.
Oh gosh.
You do it.
I can't. It just seems so by itself. It feels so alone. Just they said, I'm so alone.
Well.
You know, just they said,
Mm-hmm.
you've abandoned me.
It's all right.
Oh, what just say? Oh gosh.
Anyway, so I don't really have any more to say. You eat meat alone also? Thank you. You just can't eat it by
I
yourself.
understand it's
Her
protein.
husband does it. Good, see?
Yeah.
I'm not crazy. Well, I am crazy, but...
Well, I'm gonna be honest. I gotta leave this to Bond. Tree has to go lay down.
No, you don't.
Oh God, please.
We gotta say goodbye. I'm done. I'm
Okay.
straight.
I love you guys. I appreciate you guys. I gotta lay down. Give me a kiss.
Oh, okay. So all you people that have to deal with trolls, you might not have to in the next 90, 120 days. And yeah, and all y'all can get off of me saying I didn't cook anything. I contributed today. Yeah, she's already in the bedroom. I know you're not here to see me, and I don't want to talk anymore. I'm gonna eat. So thanks for showing up. See you next week. Later.